So Kelvin Gastelum, first of all, welcome to Brazil once again. You're in a big fight here in Fortaleza against Vitor Belfort. He's saying that maybe despite what people might say, he's in his prime right now. He's in his best moments. Which Vitor do you expect to see? Do you believe he's at his best moments?
I feel like he's dangerous for sure. Anytime. He's lost twice in a row. Nobody wants to lose 3 times in a row, right? And I feel like his back is against the wall. When somebody's back is up against the wall, that's when they react the hardest, and that's when they react the strongest. So I feel like that's the kind of position that Vitor's in. So I have to be really, really smart in this fight.
Everybody in every Vitor fight, people say that Vitor is the most dangerous in the first two rounds, and then especially in a 5-round fight. Do you expect him to drag him down to make him tired and then come from the finish, or you expect to go for it in the first round?
No, I plan to go for it in the first round. Everybody, like you said, everybody knows that Vitor is very dangerous in that first round. And if you look at the middleweight division and who's got the most first round finishes, it's Vitor Belfort. And we're ready for it.
We spoke when the fight was announced, and you said that your plans, even after winning this fight, is getting a number one contender fight at middleweight or welterweight. Have you decided at which weight you're gonna stay? Because the UFC clearly wants you at 185, but you want to come back to 170.
Yeah, I want to go back to 170, but after the fight, I'll see my options. I want to see my options after the fight and see what happens after.
Do you think your best weight is at 170? What do you are planning to change to make the weighting problems go away?
Yeah, it's just little adjustments outside of my camp. Just a little lifestyle change, and that's it. It was just little details that I missed out on, and it cost me. But I think I've grown, I've learned, and I'm ready for what's to come.
Can you say which details did you change?
Well, just not blowing up outside of camp is one small thing. I didn't let myself grow too big. And I feel great because of it in training.
Do you wonder where your career would be if you had made weights against Tyron Woodley, or had made weight against Cerrone and fought him at 205?
I mean, I do, but I don't like to dwell on it either, because that's in the past. You can't control. I can't control it. So I'm just let go of it.
Tyron Woodley just defended his belt in a close fight against Wonder Boy. First of all, what are your thoughts on this fight? Do you think he really won?
You know what? I was actually flying to Fortaleza when the fight happened that Saturday. I flew that Saturday. I didn't get to see the fight, but I heard a lot of bad things about it. I remember watching the first fight, and I wasn't really impressed with Woodley. I just don't. I just think I know how to beat him.
You think you're the one to beat him?
I think I know how to beat him. I mean, I lost to him once, but I think we face again, I'm going to beat him.
You were in the cage with him. What impressed you the most about him?
His speed. Usually I'm a lot faster or just as fast as everybody, but his speed was a little bit faster than mine. But other than that, nothing impressed me.
After everything that happened in the fight with him and your evolution since, what would you do different, I guess, in a rematch?
I would pressure more. I was too cautious, and I didn't pressure like I usually do, and I think I was just nervous. Everything that happened that day, I didn't make weight that day. I was in the hospital before, and there's a lot of things happening at the moment, and I didn't take advantage of the moment.
And after beating Vitor, do you expect maybe to fight for the UFC belt already this year, or because of the timetable? Damian Maia being ahead, maybe, and the welterweight and the whole Bisping GSP thing this year at middleweight. So you think this year might be too soon? Yeah,
for sure. This year I want to fight for the belt, and that's why I want these big names. I want the fight that'll get me to the belt. So that's what I'm hoping for. The next fight is to be a #1 contender fight, and then fight for the belt at the end of the year.
After your last win, you said that you want to go back to welterweight or fight Vitor at middleweight. Is that a name that would convince you to stay at 185 after this fight?
Anybody. I mean, anybody that's ranked above me. You know, I want to keep moving up the rankings, and I want the fight that'll get me the title shot. So any fight that'll get me to the title shot is the one that I want.